I'm struggling. The last few weeks, and especially the last few days, have been kind of intense. Ever since I started the new treatment, I've been constipated, better than it was before, but, still not ideal. And I've been throwing up a lot more. Now, I don't know if it's a side effect of the new treatment, of the pills that I take with the new treatment, of the new mostly liquid diet that I started pretty much around the same time, or one of the other medications that I started taking once again pretty much around the same time, but it's been difficult. Especially the last few days. Because, I've gone through a lot of different periods throughout the last year and a half. Excuse me. And there's been good times, there's been bad times. And it's not like I'm physically suffering that much at the moment. It's just overwhelming. Like, I would say now the average, I'm throwing up once per day or once every other day. And I don't know, it's just, I can't seem to find a solution. And not just to the throwing up, just like in general. It's like, oh, my body is like super weak because I wasn't able to work out for like a month and a half, or walk or anything. And it's like I'm doing my best to try to get back into that, but it's hard to do when I'm struggling to eat and I'm throwing up and I feel like crap and I feel weak and I feel exhausted. And it's like, I'm trying, but yeah, it's overwhelming sometimes. And yesterday, like, it wasn't a horrible day. It's just one of those days where it's like, I do not have the energy. I do not have the motivation necessary to get out of bed and do what I need to do. Even though what I need to do is relatively simple. It's like, hey, just force myself to eat enough so that I can, avoid losing weight and maybe hopefully start getting weight. Take my pills and, work out and walk, which takes less than an hour. So it's like, it's really not that much work, but it's just like some days, and yesterday was one of those days, and I don't have the energy, the willpower necessary to do that. As simple as it sounds. And it's just, as a result of staying in bed all day, it's like, I know it's not good for me. I can feel that it's not good for me. It's like staying in bed all day makes me sore, does not make me feel good, makes it difficult for me to sleep, makes it difficult for me to eat. It makes everything more difficult, but it's just like yesterday I did not have the energy to get up. Not like physically, it's like, yes, I could have mustered the energy to do it. I didn't have the willpower to do it. And of course, as a result of that, I ended up having a crappy night because I didn't, push my body enough to be able to be tired enough to sleep properly. Plus, I spent most of the day in bed yesterday, so I was already sore. So I was sore the entire night, had trouble breathing, woke up a dozen times, and just did not have a good night. And it's just like, that's the thing. It's like, it's gotten to the point where it's hard to motivate myself because it's like, what's the point? Like getting up, staying in bed, forcing myself to eat while I throw up anyway, so what's the point? Taking the pills, like, yeah, okay, I take them, but doesn't really feel like it's changing anything. It's like, yeah, I do my best to work out and walk when I can, but it doesn't feel like I'm making any progress. And it's just like I have nothing to look forward to. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still grateful for, for my wife, and I can't give up. I need to keep fighting and to keep doing what I need to do for her and for our future. And I'm grateful for my YouTube family and for my friends and for my, actual family and everything, but even with all that, like in the moment, it's just gotten very difficult to get any sort of motivation to do anything. But it's like at the end of the day, I still gotta do the best that I can. It's like, yeah, okay, there were days like yesterday that sucked, nights like yesterday that sucked. But it's like, hey, today I have my treatment. I don't have a choice. I have to get up. I have to take a shower. I, I have to eat. So I have the strength to go to the hospital and the treatment. And then I need to speak to the pharmacist over there to see, like, hey, what vitamins can I take? Which ones can I not take? What could interfere with the treatment? So it's like, it doesn't really change anything. I still got to do what I got to do. And like, yeah, okay, some days are better than others. Some days I don't really have the strength to do what I need to do. But at the end of the day, it's like I'm still doing the best that I can, and that's not going to change. It's just, I don't know. I used to have like this, I don't know, hunger for life. There's always something to look forward to, things that I could enjoy, and now it's just like everything's the same, everything's a struggle, everything kind of sucks. Like, it's not horrible, it could definitely be worse, it can always be worse, but yeah. Anyway, guess it's just life. That's what I'm going through right now, and not much I can do about it, so yeah, I guess let's keep doing whatever it is I'm doing. And on that joyful note, thank you for watching. I really don't have the energy to do the whole, like, hey, if you want to donate, this is how you can do it. And if you want to help me spread my message to more people and everything. So let me just say thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.